An incident of shocking apathy coming out of Lucknow. A dead body was eaten up by dogs at Lucknow's Manohar Lohia hospital. This due to a ward boy's negligence. The body was put on the floor of the mortuary instead of the freezer. The ward boy and the security in charge of the hospital have been suspended.
बॉडी इन्होंने वहाँ पे रखी तो उस समय जब देखा गया तो उसका चेहरे में और गर्दन में तो पिघला हुआ था। ये सिक्योरिटी की ही जिम्मेदारी है क्योंकि सिक्योरिटी सुपरवाइज़र और सिक्योरिटी गार्ड जो रात में थे और साथ में तो तत्कालिक प्रभाव से सिक्योरिटी सुपरवाइज़र और इन सिक्योरिटी गार्ड और जो वार्ड बॉय था उसको तत्काल प्रभाव से उसको बर्खास्त कर दिया गया और साथ ही साथ पुलिस को भी इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन भेजी जाएगी।
The deceased was identified as the 40-year-old Pushpa Tiwari, who was brought to the institute on Saturday evening. She was declared dead at around 6:30 p.m. while the body was kept in deep freezer for post-mortem. Amir joins me on the phone line now. Amir, a shocking incident coming out of Lucknow, and this coming from Ram Manohar Lohia Hospital, one of the biggest hospitals in Lucknow.
Well, yes, absolutely. And Ram Manohar Lohia is known as one of the most premier government-owned and run hospital out here in UP state capital Lucknow. And nobody expected this kind of a callous attitude as far as treating patients or the deceased there is concerned, because clearly there is a well laid out protocol that tells the hospital staff where the body has to be kept and where and how it has to be preserved before it is taken for post-mortem. Now, in this particular case, this lady, passed away last evening, and her body was to be kept in a freezer within the morgue. But the ward boy, who was entrusted with the responsibility of keeping the deceased body over there, just left it on the floor of the morgue. And the result was that somehow some dogs gained access to the inside of the morgue, and then they mutilated the body further. So clearly a very shocking case, abdication of responsibility as far as senior officials there at RML hospital is concerned. And the only action that we know has been taken by the director of the hospital is that the ward boy, who was entrusted with the responsibility of keeping the body, has been suspended, apart from a security guard who was in charge of security at the morgue. Apart from that, a supervisor has also been sacked. So that's the only action coming in from the Ram Manohar Lohia hospital, wherein this horrifying episode played out on the intervening night of Saturday and Sunday.
Right. Amir, what we also hear is that the Principal Secretary of Health and Family Welfare, Prashant Tiwari, has ordered a probe in this case.
Well, a probe has been ordered, but not much is expected by way of action from the government, because we've seen in the last case that we had covered at length in the BRT Medical College there in Gorakhpur, where over 30 children had lost their lives because of the oxygen supply getting cut off. It is only, 8 to 9 people there in the medical college in Gorakhpur against whom action was finally taken and an FIR was registered. So in this case as well, although this comes right after this shameful episode there in Gorakhpur, people here seriously do not expect much action as far as government is concerned, because they've already sacked 3 lower-ranking employees. And that too, these employees were only working there on an ad hoc basis. So clearly no strict action seems to be in the offing as far as this case is concerned.
Thank you, Amir, for joining us with all those details.